Today's plan is to do the hour-and-a-half drive into North Wales and try and tackle Pen Yr Ole Wen. Pen Yr Ole Wen? I think that's what it's called. Pen Yr Ole Wen. 7-hour, 11-mile hike. First things first.
What can I get for you?
Can I just get a black coffee, please, mate?
That's everything.
That's it, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Cheers. There's so much space for more coffee. Woo! Alright, now we're ready. That is what we are tackling today. Now all I've got to do is hope that there's somewhere to park. Let's go here. Success. So because this walk is a circular? This is the caffeine. Circular walk. My plan was to park as far along this part of the parking. What the hell was in this coffee that I can't speak? What am I even trying to say? Basically, there's a stretch of road that I'm going to come back one end and I'm going to leave the other. So my plan is to basically park in the middle so that it feels less of a stretch when I get to the end. I'm not sure why that was so difficult, but it was. Right, let's get kitted up. And try not to forget that. If you've ever done this walk before, you'll know that one of the things you struggle with is there'll be a path for about 2 seconds and then the path will just disappear and you've kind of got to figure out exactly where the next bit is. It's definitely fun, but it can get very confusing. You think you're just sort of going up this path, but then the path's actually these weird rocks.
Get a kick.
I've got a feeling it's going to get very cold up here. Can't get any windy, that's for sure. It's not a bad sight, is it? When you've got that in front of you and all this around. Fair play to Wales, they know what they're doing. So now we're coming to the part where it's going to be a little bit more tricky to hold the camera and climb at the same time. There's just no path. This place really is just a free-for-all and hope for the best. Which essentially, which essentially is what hiking is. You make a plan, the plan doesn't work, you hope for the best. Just after a little break with a fairly decent backdrop of Tryfan. We are about an hour and a half in. It is looking very sketchy across the top of the mountain today, but then the end of it looks so nice that I really want to carry it on. We'll get to the top of here, we'll reassess. Let's make the most of it. The sun is just starting to come out. Bear in mind, it is only about 1:30, and I've genuinely not seen a single person, despite it being freezing cold, and I'm on my own. I'm having a great time. It's definitely what hiking is all about. Just kind of getting lost with your thoughts, and I've lost this bloody path again. We're getting there, slowly but surely. And then I need to decide if I'm doing all this or not. I'm pretty sure I'd be at the top by now if I hadn't had to keep. Great, I can't talk again. Basically, I'm stopping the camera too much, and that way it's taking a lot longer than originally planned. Let's just get to this top. I'm sick of looking at it from down below. Was this worth it? No. What's that bit? At this point, I don't even know where I'm meant to be walking. That looks like it goes on to nowhere. I can't see anything that way. If you want to get a good look at Tryfan, you can't see Tryfan! Yeah. Lost is an understatement. So, it picked up a little bit. It got very cold, very windy. Yeah, as you can see, the clouds are definitely starting to roll in. We're going to crack on and we're going to see how far we get. So there was quite a lot that was probably missed off this video, and that would either be because there was no point in filming it due to the lack of any sort of view. At one point it started to snow. It would have been incredibly windy even with the microphone, just would have been no point. But to catch you up, I did make it all the way around. I'm currently 5.5 hours in. The sun is just setting. I've got no idea how long it's going to take me to get back to the car from this walk. But I will say, even though the walk didn't necessarily go to plan with some of the weather conditions, and even though I'm on my own, I've had such a laugh despite the fact that it's just been me. And I think that's definitely what hiking and getting outdoors and just kind of switching up from the world does to you. So it's definitely been a well worth day out, 100%. The sun has completely gone down now, so this will probably be the last thing I film while it gets dark. It's been a hell of a day, and I've just realised, looking at that bit up there, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. And I realised that's the first thing that I climbed. No wonder I can't feel my knees, because I've walked a fair distance. Sights and views wise, wasn't the best. Just the experience of spending the day doing this, 10 out of 10. Could not recommend more. And let's hope that I get back to the car in one piece and I don't get eaten by a coyote. Thanks for watching.